and welcome back to Xenoblade. Let's delve a little deeper into the fortress.
Hey, God isn't gonna dethrone himself.
I think I forgot to mention it, but along with the new regular battle theme, we have a new ambush encounter theme too.
I expected a tougher battle. Let's stay focused.
Everyone do good.
I forget what it's called, but I'm not super fond of it or the other one.
Take this! It'll take more than that to slow us down.
Everyone do good.
Nice job.
I sure.
He's fine. He just he got some new powers after his dip into the ether. That said, I would strongly advise not falling into the ether, since we have yet to hit a landmark.
Where are we?
Looks like the control room for an ether blast furnace. There, look at that.
So this is what supplies the Mechon with ether energy.
Shulk, what's that? Oh, looks like fun. Ricky, want to ride?
We didn't come here to mess about, furball. Time to bounce on.
Hold on. If we can stop that piston, we might be able to shut down the blast furnace.
Nice idea. Cut off the Mecon's ether supply.
Ricky say we try.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to stop something that massive?
If we can stop the turbines driving the piston, it should work. And the turbines should be nearby.
Right, let's search for them.
Alright, so the first one is guarded by, I read his name as Glacier Acorn for a second?
You're not the only one who did.
The unique monster theme still does not change despite us being on the Conus, which, you know, kind of hard. I appreciate because You'll Remember Our Names is a pretty good song.
And it actually does fit in better more on Mechonis than it does on Bionis.
We are at one with the battle useless. Done back.
Yeah, if anything, I kind of like the remastered version of the song for Bionis because it sounds a little more organic because it's orchestrated, and then the classic one for Mechonis because you got all the heavy metal.
Yeah, like if they were thinking that's probably what they should have done to begin with, like just the same song, different instruments.
I see by shut down these turbines, we're just going to politely press a switch so that they can come back behind us tomorrow morning and turn them back on. It's good
Look,
to
you
see.
think any of us brought a pipe bomb to blow it up?
You know, we have a sword that can kill God.
And people who can, like, summon anything and shoot guns and cause explosions.
None of these people are smart, okay? You really expect Shulk to get the idea to just, like, swing the Monado at the goddamn thing and just break it that way?
If only there was a
We
big
are
red
the
button
most
that
polite
self-destructed the place.
eco-terrorists in the world.
Pretty good battle. Let's stay focused.
Everyone do good!
At this point, I decided I wanted to hear what the rearranged version of Mechanical Rhythm sounded like.
And unfortunately, now that you killed all the Mechon in the place, you're never going to hear it.
We'll find some eventually. I still have no idea what this pipe is for.
That.
Yeah. I'm reminded of like a little anecdote from like behind the scenes on like Star Trek The Next Generation. Like they would label certain pipes that like came in and out of the walls with the like the initials GNDN, which stood for goes nowhere, does nothing.
Take this! Victory is ours. Cool. Let's keep this up.
Victory to Ricky!
Let's go.
Try hard!
Everyone, do your best. At last, we move at the same pace.
Invincible!
I'm really feeling looks like we managed to survive.
Victory to Ricky!
Cool. Let's keep this up.
And start cutting pipes to make sure they can't repair it easily.
Nice one. We did it.
This should prevent them from mobilizing any large Mechon squads for now. Hopefully, we've improved the Allied forces' chances.
Hold steady, my brother.
Friends, here! Here!
It looks like the door's been unlocked.
Nice. Let's get down to the blast furnace.
If we're lucky, Fiora might be down there.
The unionized mechs work the overnight shift because of better pay and benefits you get.
What would a Mekon's 401k look like anyway?
Probably in binary.
Oh, see, there you go. Now we're getting somewhere. A self-destruct sequence.
Don't let Ryan touch it.
Well, I mean, it was locked out, so I'm assuming that like you're never actually going to use it. It's just there taunting you.
Yeah, I don't remember ever actually touching that thing, like to actually use. So I'm not sure what Glacier Acorn is doing over here, but he can die again, I guess.
God, like this is just getting into like fucking Spaceballs territory. Like the heroes literally walk past a button literally labeled self-destruct device. They don't push it, and yet they just push a button and just turn the thing off temporarily, so that it can be easily restarted with like no attempt to like actually properly sabotage it.
I mean, I guess the reasoning is like, you know, do you want to be the guy who has to go all the way down to Ether Furnace 4 and press that fucking button? Like, do you know how far down that is?
Still, I just can't get over the fact that there was a literal self-destruct button there, and we walked past it because there was a sign on it that said out of order.
Either that or there's a key and someone lost it in the ether.
You know, that sounds infinitely more plausible than the fact that it just doesn't work. You know, fucking Mechon Jim was out there working on the turbine the other day and just, oops, there it went, right into the ether.
Let's just hope we'll never have to blow up our own base.
Again, you've seen like the stupid spindly designs the Mechon have. No fucking wonder that like they just dropped something accidentally into like the literal life goo.
Yeah, we saw what happened to Zord when he fell into the ether. No one's getting that key back.
Let's stay focused.
I do appreciate the steel drums in the like the remastered version of the track, but like they're kind of overshadowed by like them amping the butt rock up even further. Like at this point, it literally just sounds like just someone pounding on the glass in the recording studio screaming, "Turn that shit down!" Rip.
Now, say it was just a small dip in the ether. Just take a little swim for a second, we'll get right back out, no big deal.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to get back onto the path.
Well, at least you got the landmark.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
God damn it, Chaos.
I've been getting careless.
No panic.
Not good.
Again, I love the fact that you decided to willingly commit suicide because you could not jump over a waist-high fence.
He just wouldn't do it.
Look, Dunban's agility isn't quite what it used to be, okay? He's not a young man anymore.
Chaos isn't the type that plays FPS games that require, you know, that sort of skill.
Like, Dunban's gonna try and vault over that fence, and, like, he's gonna dislocate his hip in the process.
Or Dunban. In any case, I'm so happy there's a landmark just right there.
Worldly smash! Go! Okay, my turn. Ricky, it's your turn.
Here, Ricky, go. One more.
Aha! Born in a world of strife. Against the odds. We choose to fight. Blossom dance. Your days are numbered. We've almost got them. Timing is everything. Remember that.
Ricky, just move.
This. Ricky.
God, you got that just right at the last possible second.
Yes, I was totally playing that the whole time. Just keeping everybody at the edge of their seats.
That's how you know you're a real showman, Argate.
Leave this to me.
Right, so you took out the strong super monster, now you're just eating shit to the rest of the normal chumps.
Of course.
I'm doing what I can.
We can rest later. Right.
It's fine, we still got party gauge.
You can rest later.
It also doesn't help that this guy has a dander spike on him.
You can rest later. Dunban, I was dead.
For all intents and purposes, I was resting.
You can rest when you've decomposed.
Nice job.
Again, I can see why Shulk jumped in the ether willingly a couple minutes ago.
Dunban pro zombie.
He can't make me
Dunban
get
used to
back
be in
up
the
for
army,
jumping
he was
the ether.
hardcore. I love the physics on Dunban's hair in the elevator. I've never noticed it before.
Shulk, is that?
Spear ones! Loads and loads of spear mechon!
It's Fiora.
This isn't good. Fiora!
Alright, so now we get to fight all the other Mechon that aren't Fiora. I'm glad the game doesn't instant fail the mission or give you game over or whatever if you manage to clip Fiora during this though.
I can't imagine how this fight would even be remotely possible if it did.
Me neither.
And part of me both appreciates and is horrified by the fact that of all the Mechon that surround you, Shulk instantly goes for Fiora for some reason and starts attacking her.
Well, he did have that vision.
You'd think he'd want to, like, I don't know, not make that happen, aside, like, instead of, like, actively trying to make it occur, but whatever, you do you, Shulk.
Soaring to our future. Good job, everyone!
It was cool, yes?
Just when I
Now I kind of want to see what happens if you're actually dumb enough to, like, go out of your way not to kill them and just kill Fiora.
Good call, Shulk.
I don't know. I feel like at some point you're just gonna get overwhelmed by the other Mechon, or Fiora's just gonna heal herself.
Stop! Don't you recognize Shulk? Fiora!
Fiora, please! Don't you remember us at all?
It's no use. Everyone, it's time to retreat.
Got it.
Understood.
Move, Shulk!
You all right? Yeah, I think so. What do we do now, Shulk? We ain't gonna last long here. Fiora! Try and remember! It's us!
I pity you. Without the power of that sword, I doubt you would ever have made it this far. Apocrypha, activate.
What is... Huh? Wait, what's going on? What's happened to the Monado? Look out! Shulk! I'm... okay. Shulk, wait here.
Fiora! Stop this right now! How could you? Shulk came here to save you! Do you hear me, Fiora?
You must run.
Fiora! Fiora! Or whoever you are.
Please, run. The machine is not under my control.
Not under your control? Is it him?
Most surprising. I admit I never expected such resistance to becoming a faith.
Egil.
Fiora! What have you done to her?
From the moment of their creation, all Mechon are mine to control. Should a passenger defy me, I force it to obey.
Why make Homs into Mechon? Why are you making them attack Bionis?
If you wish to know, you have only to submit yourself to me. All will become clear when you attack Bionis with a new body born of Mechonis.
Never! Who would ever submit to you?
Forget about him. We have to get out of here.
But what about Fiora?
If we die here today, she will be lost forever.
Choose. I have rendered the Monado useless. You have no hope of victory or escape.
You chunk of scrap! So it was you who did that to the Monado!
The Monado is a tool that regulates the waves of the very ether from which the world is formed. Therefore, it can be counteracted simply by releasing opposing waves.
But how can you?
The questions end here. Hand over the Monado. After all, it is no longer of use to you.
Never! If the Monado really is powerless, then why would you want it for yourself? I will never give it to you. Never!
Then make your choice. Be crushed by my fist, or slain by your old friend.
Egil!
All right, well, now we have to, now we can go beat up, Fiora.
I can't help but notice that mysteriously the Monado seems to be working just fine again.
Yeah, I have no idea what Egil's on about. It seems fine.
Egil's kind of stupid.
Again, par for the course for everyone else in this game so far. But, like, I would have really appreciated it if just, like, Shulk took a run at Egil and just, like, started just bashing the depowered Monado against his feet to see what happened.
So I'm just gonna hope that there's like a secret cutscene or whatever that will play after this fight where it shows Shulk and crew who are all like huddled together and be like, alright, when he says the word, just pretend like the weapons don't work.
Can you actually attack him at all in this fight, or is it just pointless to do so?
He's level 60 right now, so I think if you were high enough level, you could. You probably shouldn't, though.
I mean, how are you not like level 83 or something?
I didn't do that many side quests. I think my max level's like 56 or something at this point.
So what you're saying is you could have attacked and dethroned God.
Well, we're not quite sure about the dethroning part, but you could have attacked God, yes.
Well, he sits there in his Mechon, so presumably.
I think Fiora's health has stopped draining, so I think we're about done with the fight anyway.
Ah, the old classic, actually, I'm invincible now, sorry.
Our weapons don't work all of a sudden. What gives?
I cannot allow this. That boy is at risk. Shulk, don't let him die. Help Shulk! Help them! Who are you?
This is the end. Heir to the Monado.
Whoever you are, please lend me your strength.
I won't let you do this!
Fiora!
How dare you defy me? Worthless machine!
Fiora!
Egil, no matter how much you yearn for revenge,
I will not permit you to have your way!
The Monado? But how?
No, stop!
please, survive.
Will you die for them? What is this?
Fiora! Not good! Let's get out of here! Shulk! Where are you? Shulk, get back here! Fiora!
The power of that face. No, that is not possible. It cannot be.
The fortress has collapsed? What of Melia? And Shulk?
The observation was based solely on long-range intelligence. We cannot be any more specific.
You don't need to worry about them.
But...
Take it easy. I've got a pretty good idea where they are. If you're gonna attack, you better do it now. Their fortress ain't completely destroyed. Or do we just sit here and wait to die?
Shall I perform the divination ritual now?
Forgive me, Seer. That will not be necessary. From now on, we will seize our destiny with our own hands.
We don't need to see the future. The Mechon forces are on their way. No doubt about it. I like the look in your eye there, lad. It's time. This is war.